The robe of estate was made specifically for Her Majesty the Queen's coronation in June 1953. It's worn just for one moment of the coronation, which is after the crowning. It's worn over the coronation dress and worn for the procession out of Westminster Abbey and then for the processional route around London. The robe represents both tradition and modernity in its design. It was made by the firm of Eden Ravenscroft, robe makers to British monarchs, since the reign of King George III in the 18th century. The modern elements really come into play with the embroidery and with the shape of the robe, and therefore it represents something which is very timely and very much of that moment in the Queen's reign. The robe of estate, otherwise known as the coronation robe of a sovereign, conforms to a very specific specification. So at first, in the planning of the coronation, the Queen considered wearing her father, King George VI's coronation robe, given that this was a period of post-war austerity after the Second World War, and it was possible that there might be a shortage of materials. However, in the event, it proved possible for a new robe to be made, as there was sufficient supply of all the necessary components. It is made of purple silk velvet, trimmed with ermine, and then with gold embroidery of some kind. And it also has to be of a certain length. Her Majesty the Queen's coronation robe is over 7 meters in length. The embroidery on the coronation robe was carried out by the Royal School of Needlework, and remarkably it took 3,500 hours for 12 embroideresses to complete the design between March and May 1953. The design of the embroidery focuses on a border around the complete length of the robe, which culminates in the apex of the robe where the crowned cipher of the Queen is also embroidered. It was carried out in 18 different types of gold thread. The border incorporates wheat ears and olive branches representing prosperity and peace.